What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised.
Rules are good until they get broken. But can you really blame Elle? She actually did it in the name of love. The first time it was when she kissed and went out with Lee's super hot brother Noah in the first installment of The Kissing Booth. In the sequel, we heard that Elle is going to break the rules once again and bail on Lee's college plan. So, if you want to know more, then let's look at The Kissing Booth 2, Dark Secrets the Cast Doesn't Want You to Know. Let's jump right in, shall we? Number 14. This love story began on Wattpad.
Hey, Shelly.
He knows I hate being called Shelly.
Yes, Noah?
I know he hates being called Noah.
As you might have already heard, the story in The Kissing Booth was actually based on the book of the same name. But did you know that the author, Beth Reekles, was only 15 years old when she wrote this story? That's right. She was a young girl who took writing seriously and did it from the secrecy of her bedroom. Little did she know, she posted the story on Wattpad and managed to get 19 million people to read it. After the Wattpad fiasco had finished, Penguin Publishing came up to her and asked if she was willing to publish her work. She agreed, and a little ways down the road, Netflix read the story, loved it, and created one of the most viewed movies on their site, based on the book. So, overnight success? Check. Number 13. The Beach House to the Rescue.
Would Flynn be working in the kissing booth?
Absolutely. Flynn will be there, I promise.
Not wanting to keep her fans waiting, Reekles published The Beach House, which explored the adventures of Elle, Lee, and Noah after the prom. Since summer was rolling along, the young author managed to write a short story and publish it on Wattpad for her audience to read more about the lives of the three main characters. Now, if you wanted to know what happened between Elle and Noah during the summer, then we suggest you give this little story a go. If you're impatient about the movie, then you should know that. Number 12. The book is already out. That's right. The book on which the movie was based is actually out right now, and you can buy it on Amazon. If you don't feel like waiting until the 24th of July, then we strongly suggest you start reading The Kissing Booth number 2, Going the Distance. Knowing that the movies are generally based on the storyline from the books, this should be a great time killer. Plus, you get it for only $9.99 on Kindle. That's practically a steal. Number 11. Noah and Elle's not-so-smooth ride.
You ask yourself if it's worth changing all of your plans for him.
I love this city.
I love this girl.
Maybe rule number 9 was actually right. Maybe Noah should have stayed off limits for Elle, but she couldn't help it. He was this smoking hot bad boy that's actually older, that rides a motorcycle, and every girl wanted to be with him, including Elle. However, now that they've hit a rough patch in their relationship, since Noah went to Harvard, while Elle smash that like button if you haven't done that already. But in all fairness, she was stuck in senior year of high school. So the relationship became a long-distance one, and Elle sees how her boyfriend is getting really close with one college girl he had just met. Not to mention, she even breaks yet another rule/promise she made to Lee. Initially, they wanted to go to Berkeley together ever since they were little, but now that Noah was at Harvard, she wanted to be close to him and eventually broke the pact. This infuriated Lee to the point that we don't really know what's going to happen with their friendship. Number 10. Marco to the rescue.
He can't be that
He's hot in real life. He's hot in the movies. This stud that's the new attraction in high school got really close to Elle. Even though their beginning was a little rough, eventually, all of the jokes and heckles he made towards Elle are slowly going away. From what we've learned, they've had a special moment together where Marco admits he would never let go of a girl who shared his interests and was funny and smart. He'd hold on to that person. This was a slick trick to point out how Noah didn't really appreciate the girl he had. From being the shoulder Elle cries on, Marco will probably turn into the guy that Noah could never be for her. Number 9. The cast remains the same.
You do realize that you're not my dad, right?
Tuppen is a player,
So are you!
and that's why I know he's wrong for you.
Not counting the few minor changes to the cast, the original crew remains the same. Joey King even said that she bonded really well with all of the other co-stars on the show, especially Joel Courtney. who plays Lee, her best friend in the movie. When it comes to Elordi, he and Joey had a special bond that we'll talk about later in the video. Some of the newer additions to the cast include Taylor Zakhar Perez, who we told you is probably going to end up playing the hot new stud in the school that's been described as a snack. Number 8. Joey King had her first Emmy Award when she was 19.
I'm so trapped. I can't tell anyone.
You can tell me.
Even though she is only 20 years old currently, her acting experience is enormous. Kind has been on the stage performing since she was 4 years old. This is one of the reasons that she managed to land the roles in great movies like The Dark Knight Rises, The Conjuring, Oz the Great and Powerful, as well as many others. One work in particular stands head and shoulder above the rest. The character she played in The Act earned her an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Lead Actress. What was the first thing she did? Why, she called her mom, of course. And then she told everyone on social media how thankful she is for this high honor. We'll say only one thing about this. You earned it, Joey. Number 7. Jacob Elordi the Pirate. His first appearance in a Hollywood movie was Pirates of the Caribbean. Speaking of career achievements, let's talk a little bit about those made by Jacob Elordi. This Australian actor has not had the success that Joey King has had in her lifetime, but he did manage to land a minor role in the major movie Pirates of the Caribbean: Dead Men Tell No Tales. This was the first big movie he appeared in, before landing the role of Noah in The Kissing Booth. And since the success of this movie, Jacob made a name for himself. So, in 2019, he was cast as one of the main roles in the Netflix teen drama Euphoria. Number 6. Joel and Joey work their asses off on the dance floor. In order to be prepared on the dance floor, Joey King and Joel Courtney are practicing their moves around 3 hours a day. Even though the two actors are having a blast on set, this still means the guys are working extremely hard to coordinate their movements. They're constantly posting dancing videos on their social media profiles, like this one on Joel's Twitter account. Number 5. Taylor Zakhar Perez is a nationally ranked swimmer.
This guy is a snack, indeed. Maybe an entree. Maybe he's also the dessert, too.
He may not have a lot of good roles under his belt, but he sure does have an impressive resume. In it states that Taylor Zakhar, who was born in Chicago, is actually a nationally ranked swimmer. Guess now we know where he got that smoking hot body that all the girls in the movie are going crazy about. And to top it all off, he began his career at numerous Chicago-based opera houses and musical theaters. This made Taylor fall in love with acting and moved to LA to pursue it full-time. Number 4. Joel Courtney just got engaged.
So how about you?
No issues here.
Guess he broke the pact as well, but this time it was for real. It was the perfect end to a perfect Valentine date. Joel got down on one knee and proposed to his girlfriend Mia Scholink. And we're happy to tell you, she said yes. How did we find out? Well, both of them posted pictures on their Instagram accounts, and Joel's caption read, "I like it, so I just had to go and put a ring on it." Stay tuned, so much more to come. Number 3. Joey and Jacob broke up.
What is wrong with you?
You cannot pin all this on me.
Well, filming the sequel must have been awkward for someone. We knew that they were dating during the filming of the first movie, but after a year together, the couple decided to separate. But they still had to play a love couple on set, which must have been hell for the two. Even though they ended things very maturely, having to kiss someone you've broken up with is no easy task. Maybe Elle will get to dump him in the movie and get her revenge. Number 2. Joey's probably dating producer Stephen Pete.
As soon as I start to figure out one thing, something or someone changes and makes me question everything.
Guess single life is not Joey's cup of tea. After she broke up with Jacob, Joey's probably found another sweetheart to replace him, and it turns out it's her former producer Stephen Pete, who produced The Act, for which Joey got an Emmy nomination. But so far, the couple are keeping their relationship private and out of the sight of social media. although they had been seen together on numerous occasions, including the Cinespia and the red carpeted appearance in 2019. Number 1. Is the friendship destroyed?
The only thing that I had that he didn't was you.
With everything going on, the one thing we want to know is whether Elle and Lee are going to remain friends. Seems like Lee was pretty pissed at her for choosing to go to Harvard, and all of this only 3 months after she broke the 9th rule of their pact. He was still getting over the fact that Elle broke their promise once. And now this? It could very well be the end of their friendship, judging by how he shoved that backpack and the Harvard brochure in her face during the trailer. And on that note, we end this video. But hey, do you know any other secrets the cast doesn't want us to know? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys!